not artificial intelligence, absolutely driving productivity. Changing industries, opening up new opportunities. Before, for the exact same stories, driving productivity, changing industries. The story has not changed, just the characters. Just because it's new doesn't mean it's going to be different. So here's what I want you to understand. How are you going to navigate it? No matter which way it goes, could absolutely be life-changing, but it can go either way. So let's dive into what's really going on and what you should be doing right now to stay disciplined, protect your downside, and position yourself to build real wealth. Talked about investing for AI. There's still a huge amount of wealth to be generated in AI investing. It's going to touch every stock in the market. So no matter what you're invested in, eventually you will be invested in an AI. It's going to take over our lives. And sure, because it makes everything a lot easier. It's the market wave that will eventually touch every stock you own. I think it's going to be the biggest wealth creation event in human history. Period. It might be high already, but there is still plenty of wealth to be made on the AI boom. And the changes it's bringing in the entire economy. I will find absolutely every stock in your portfolio. I think it'll be very similar to the internet. People got really excited during the dot-com boom, and everybody said, wow, this is going to change everything. Or there was a huge bubble, and it did result in a big bear market, but they were right. It found every business and every human on the planet. You can't live without the internet. It was 1990 when Tim Berners-Lee of CERN released the first web browser. Now most people know about Mosaic or Netscape Navigator. They came along in 1993 and 94, but let's just call it. 1990 US stock market was worth 3 trillion. It peaked at a value of 15 trillion in 2005 bagger. In 10 years since the top, not since the bottom of the bear market. Since the top, we've added another 55 trillion. Alphabet is probably the best of the large AI developers or Microsoft. The world is probably not going to stop using Excel and Word and Office. They'll build that capability in there. So instead of just typing all the time, you will be talking to Excel in Word and PowerPoint and all the rest of it. The internet found every stock in their portfolio. That you can't. You can avoid an AI will find absolutely every stock in your portfolio. Starting in December, ChatGPT will allow for a wider range of content, including what he termed erotica adult content. So the adult film industry has been a massive early adopter. Anything that works and anything that makes their product faster and cheaper to create. VHS camcorders, the internet itself, DVDs, smartphones, online streaming, live streaming, and through the course of my research, also 3D and virtual reality. They've been using AI for 10 years, but this puts it on everyone's desktop. So everyone's a content creator. So that tells me that, ubiquitous, daily, just completely integrated usage. It's worth mentioning that it's really crazy that gold's gone up 30% in 2 months. That ain't good. That ain't supposed to happen. Something's up in the world. And when the chart goes that ballistic, everything's gone up since the waste tariff tantrum in April. Since the April bottom, everything has taken off like a rocket ship. So what happens when that happens? Well, you get corrections. When the price charge goes ballistic, it doesn't resolve by petering out and going sideways. It goes ballistic, and then it crashes either back to trend or below trend.